first video in many years, several years now. Sometimes you get into a creative rut and it is what it is, right? So I'm back here at Stony Creek Metropark here. It's a 4th of July morning and I'm come to my favorite spot in the park, the Nature Center, and we're gonna try to get something new, something different than what I normally shoot, which would be landscapes and things like that. So today we're gonna try to get some wildlife, birds, deer, whatever is around. And right here in the parking lot, there's a bunch of turkeys. Well, there's a mama turkey and a bunch of baby turkeys, so let's take a look. I don't know if you can see them from there, but we're gonna try to get some shots of them. So I hit a creative rut. I think most photographers or people in the arts probably always hit one at least, you know, once in their life, which is why I haven't filmed any videos or really even done any photography lately. Honestly got tired of coming here to this park to take photos. It's the same stuff all the time, and I don't want to keep taking the same pictures every week or whenever I do decide to make the videos. So I just kind of stopped. I came out about a year ago here, took a couple pictures of some wildlife, and that was pretty neat. I'll throw up a picture or two of what I got last year. I'll throw that up right about now. But yeah, I just really was kind of bored with it, but you know what, this is what I have at my disposal. With work, I can't really take a whole lot of trips to go shoot really cool, exciting places. So we're back here at Stony Creek. I'm going to my favorite part of the park. Ooh. Going to my favorite part of the park. And yeah, we're just gonna see what's around. There's usually a lot of wildlife, a lot of birds and stuff around here, so we're gonna see what we can get. And I got a new lens. I don't know if y'all can see that. This thing's heavy. So it's the Sigma 150 to 600 sports lens. This thing's awesome. So yeah, what do you do when you get in a creative rut? You buy an expensive new lens and a new camera, which is what I'm filming on now. And yeah, see what you can find. Well, the beaver that I was trying to get a good photo of, I didn't really got the back of its head. So, you know, if any of those come out, I'll throw them up right now. And yeah, let's move on. I don't see any birds around here. I can hear them. I can hear the birds down this way. So let's take a little walk. So I just saw 2 beavers swim under that brush right across the way there. So I'm gonna see if they pop back out and see if I can't get a photo of them. Well, couldn't get them to come out, so let's move on. Yeah, we're just gonna move over to, there's another little outlook thing that is over a pond. I've shot there before, one of my previous videos. So let's go see if that one's open, since the one back up top wasn't. And here we go. This one is open. Let's see if there's anything around here. Now, I really like this spot because the water is nasty and murky looking and full of mosquitoes, which I have this little wristband thing to wear that I forgot to put on to help keep them away. My head's getting eaten alive. But this is always a really cool spot. The water's always really calm. I don't ever see any birds or anything in here. Let's just see if we can't get some kind of a cool shot here. Some kind of animal making noises over here. Oh, what was that? Maybe a frog, I don't know. So I don't see any animals. But there's this really cool log over here that has got almost a perfect reflection in the water. And we're gonna try to center up. And we'll go from there, see if we can't get a cool shot here. So as we're making our way up, I just wanted to talk a little bit about maybe getting out of your creative rut. I think for me, the best thing to do is just come back to a spot that I know, which is here, Stony Creek, and just get back into shooting. When I was making the videos every week, like I was a few years ago, like I ended up putting a lot of pressure on myself to, you know, produce content for everyone and for you all, and I don't know, I let it get to me and I wanted to show new and different things every week, and that's just not the reality. So my reality is I have a regular 9-to-5 job. I can't travel all the time, so come here and make photos and videos of what I know, and I love this park. It's awesome. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna start making videos again, and this is what you all will see. So should be good. I got a mosquito eating me right now. Get rid of them. Definitely should not have forgotten that wristband that my wife got me. So all right, let's head on out. All right, so we're making way back up to my car. This lens is heavy, man. So this is something, if you are looking to buy this type of lens, just know that it is heavy. And if you're doing videos like I am, carrying everything, it could be a bit cumbersome. So just keep that in mind. But I, so far, definitely recommend this lens. And from the back of the camera, everything looks pretty good so far. Once I get it dialed in, it'll be even better. I've noticed with some of those turkey photos that I took when I first got here, the sharpness was a little bit off. And I think that's just on me, not really knowing the lens fully yet. So to just kind of do a little test of the lens and see what it can do. There's these weeds, flowers, whatever, right here. If you can see that. But yeah, I just took photos of them and here they are. So there is one thing I would like to talk about this lens that I do not like, and that is the lens hood. So the lens hood is huge because it's a huge lens, which makes sense, but the way it sticks onto the lens, the way it's connected, is just by a little screw, and it's only on one side. And as I was just getting into the car right now, it fell off. So that's my only complaint. If any of you out there have, I think it's 105 millimeter, the lens, if any of you all have a lens this big and have a recommendation for a lens hood for it, go ahead and throw it in the comments so I can look into those, because this thing's big and it's bulky and it's sturdy, it's metal. But yeah, it just fell off and it's got a little ding, which is, I don't really care about the dings, it didn't break the thing. But yeah, I just want something a little more sturdy, something that's going to stay on the lens itself. All right, so we're at this other part of the park. We're walking down this trail now, gonna head down to the lake. And this time I decided to forego the damn bugs. Decided to forego the tripod and just bring my 2 cameras here. So hopefully it'll be a little easier for me to maneuver around, and hopefully I can get some cool shots. There's some fishermen out on the lake, so if I can get some shots of the fishermen in their boats, you know, with the scenery behind them, that'd be kind of neat. So let's see what we can get. Oh, and as I was talking about the lens hood before, here you can see little dings, and that's the screw. That's the only piece that holds it on. So it's kind of just moves around. That's my only complaint so far, and that's really a minor complaint. The thing is sturdy. I mean, it took a good fall when I was getting back into the car over there, and that's the only little ding it had in it. So pretty good construction. Well, I've come down to where I've shot in the past looking for some birds, ducks, or whatever, but there's some people out here fishing. There's a fellow out here with his dog. So the birds are gone. Pretty busy down here, actually. There's some people camping, which I didn't know you could do in this part of the park, which is pretty cool. So yeah, just kind of walking around. There's some fishermen way out on the lake. I got a couple pictures of those folks out there, pretty far off, so I don't know how sharp it'll be. Looking in the camera, it looks like way out, and I mean, they're a good distance, but yeah, you can get pretty far in, or pretty close, you know, for things that are far away with this camera. But yeah, I like it so far. And here, I'll throw those photos up now. We can see how sharp it is when, you know, the subjects are real far off.
So this photo, I wasn't very happy with my finished product here. This is definitely not a portfolio photograph, but I wanted to show it anyways because these fishermen were at least, and I'm talking at least, half a mile away from me, probably further. And as you can see, this lens does a pretty good job of picking up a lot of detail, even that far away. The second photo, similar. I just couldn't get either one of these photos to look right in Lightroom, and it's probably the lighting conditions. It was past like the golden hour this morning. But yeah, I just wanted to show the capabilities of this lens and what it can do, and I'm pretty happy with it.
So on my walk back, I sat down at a park bench, and there's a bunch of little smaller birds. I don't know what kind of birds they are, flying around and running around on the ground. But yeah, I got a couple good ones in there, I think, of the birds. So I'll throw those up right now. Take a look. New to the whole birding community, or whatever it is. I don't know much about them, so that's something I'd like to actually get into, is figuring out what kinds of birds are around here. I got a couple books about birds here in Michigan, but yeah, if you know what kind of bird that is, you go ahead and let me know. Leave a comment, tell me what that is. And I think I'm done for today. I'm gonna drive around the park, see if there's any deer running around. If there is, I'll try to stop and get some photos out of my car. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, I enjoy doing this, and I'm sure, like a lot of you out there, if you make videos, it's always a little awkward when other people are around. And I was walking through the woods a little while back there, turned a corner, and there was a guy sitting on a paddleboard just looking at me. So yeah, that's still something I'm getting used to, but get there. And I plan on making a lot more videos now. Yeah, it's been several years. I think I looked at my channel the other day and it was 3 or 4 years since the last video. So yeah, I'm gonna be back at it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.